Mencap is one of a growing number of care organisations warning of cutbacks. The government says it's working to try and tackle the problem and that the councils that spend the most on support for older and disabled people will receive more funding. Here's our social affairs editor, Alison Holt.
This small group of houses is home to 26 people with learning disabilities. It's run by the charity Mencap, and here they try to help people live full lives.
Who are we going to see?
That takes 50 staff, which means the rise in employers' national insurance will hit them hard. Residents like Betty need round-the-clock support.
Are you happy to see Barry?
Yeah.
Yeah?
She only speaks a few words, and Barry is non-verbal, but their faces and actions tell their story.
There she is.
The two are engaged.
Who gave you the ring, Betty? Barry.
The quality of life you give to these people is the experience they have in their life. So you have to be passionate about your job before you can take up this role.
Barry, would you like a cup of tea?
Next April, staff will see the minimum wage rise. Care organisations welcome that, but most don't know how they'll cover the hike in national insurance, also announced by the government.
Betty, we forgot the cake.
For Mencap, that alone adds £615 to the annual cost of employing each person, an unexpected £5.3 million extra for the charity to find.
We're going to have to look at every service, of course.
It means the head of Mencap is scrutinising the running costs of all 600 of its services. This one's safe, but he fears at least 60 others will have to close.
That's services that provide basic daily social care support for 200 people with a learning disability, and services that employ about 400 people. Those are the services I'm worried about immediately, but it could be more.
The care for people who live in services like this one may be provided by a charity or a private company, but it's generally paid for by councils. So an increase in costs will mean a rise in their bills. The number of disabled and older people who need increasingly complex care is growing. Support that gives them a voice.
Are you excited about your wedding? Yes.
These moments provide the joy, but it's hard to overstate just how worried many who provide social care are about the immediate future. Alison Holt, BBC News.